Yeah, it's gonna be great. We got the new batteries on there, baby. That's what it really needed. I think the people might have took the good batteries out when they traded it.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh my goodness. I don't know which was the stinkiest part about that. What was about to happen at the red light, or the fact that Tim said that they traded the battery in the camper for a stinky one or a bad one or whatever he said. Anyway, everybody, this is Ray, otherwise known as Life and Vibe, and today we're going to cover a video where Tim has just recently had some blood work drawn, and I guess they're going to be trying to check out what his cholesterol levels are. We'll find out if he talks about that. And what else? He, I think, is going to go to his storage unit or something of that nature. So we're going to catch up with all that. But anyway, everything I obviously do on this channel is fair use and for entertainment and education purposes only. And even though I am a registered nurse here in the United States, I'm not trying to treat or diagnose Tim, but I certainly would advise you to listen to your doctors better than he does sometimes. All right. He should have told his doctor he came off his medications a month ago. All right, Tim. Let me know in the comments, too, what you think happened at the red light. All right, Tim. Take it away, Timmy.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota, Tim. Oh, my gosh. I wish all doctor visits or any appointment, like DMV or any of that stuff, was as fast as that. I'm talking, man, that was quick. Got my blood drawn. I told her, I said, I'll leave this on my arm half the day so people feel sorry for me. Would you go in for surgery?
Oh, my gosh. Did he nearly just take out that poor person on a bike while he's... Look at his smirk on his face. All that stuff sitting in the back of his car. Well, he's taking out some guy with the F-250. Keep going, Tim. You're a silver menace.
It was a different girl than normal, and I said, oh, you're new or different. And, you know, these people that draw the blood, like at Quest Diagnostics, and in my primary office is where I just went. I don't have to go to Quest. I had an appointment, in and out. But they are so good, you feel nothing. But this was the first time I ever had it drawn where the needle that they put in and the little caps tube that the blood runs in wasn't right there with the needle. She had, it looked like about a 6-inch long thin hose, like a line, that the blood went through to the tube. And like an extension cord on this one.
Well, the person who draws the blood is called a phlebotomist, if that's what they're just dedicated at doing. And that's what their licensure allows them to do, draw blood. A butterfly needle is what is used probably in that situation if they're drawing a number of tubes, because one, a butterfly needle is not something that you're going to be maintaining long term. It's a shorter needle, and it just can easily, it doesn't really, it looks literally like a butterfly. It has two little plastic wings, and you kind of hold on to the sides of those, and you kind of, it's very easy to slide that into the vein and let go, and it kind of sits pretty stable in that vein at that point. And you don't really have to do much then. And then you can easily connect tubes. There's like a little hub at the bottom where you can just put different tubes in, because different tubes will be for different types of labs being drawn. One color will indicate a complete blood count. Another color will indicate a basic metabolic panel. Another could be in regards to your vitamin D levels. So depending on what is actually going to be, you know, looked at the lab, it could depend. So it's a much easier way. You're not going to need IVs all the time. They're much more difficult to insert. You can be pretty, you don't have to have a lot of skill to do a butterfly. That's where most of us learn initially how to do draws or insert needles on patients. And with you drinking all that coffee, Tim, you'd be nice and ready to go. All right. My medical lesson over. That was the educational part.
First time I've ever seen that. So walking out into my truck, I could feel the burn. It is already hotter than I want to be out here, and the heat advisory starts at 11. So it's going to be brutal. It's going to be another day in the mall, in the gym, over to Fred and Rafaela's, something, but it won't be outside. I will not be outside. It's just uncomfortable. I mean, even in the
Over to get that free AC at Fred and Rafaela's. Oh, we'll see a lot of driving videos. I have no idea.
shade. So we're heading over to the storage place. Going to throw these new batteries in and take the old batteries to Walmart, get my core feedback, and return the Cerakote.
Oh, I hear him doing the work on the battery is quite interesting. So we may save that one for live.
Stuff I'm not even going to think about putting on my truck. I bought it to put on the battery box and the propane tank covers because they're terribly oxidized. Armor All isn't worth a darn. Lasts about 15 minutes or the first rain. And this, I guess I don't mind putting it on that. I wouldn't put it on my vehicle though. I saw some videos. Guy said, Russ, you'll recommend it? Heck yeah, it's the real deal. But if you don't prep, I mean scrub, whatever you're going to put it on with Dawn dish liquid and let it dry, absolutely bone dry. And then if you don't have a garage or temperatures between 55 and 75 degrees.
I thought you were a detail guy, Tim. What are we talking about? How does somebody else know better than you? Wow, there's a lot of like construction stuff going on. I hear it's quite serious to ignore the pleas of workmen, Tim. I hear that could be quite a serious misdemeanor charge.
Don't use it. I got none of that. So I don't want to use it. You got to have gloves on. It's these wipes. Like I said, maybe the battery box and the propane covers, I wouldn't be too afraid.
Oh, gosh. How do I have a feeling Tim is just going to put a lot of work into this camper and then we're not going to see the camper go anywhere? Or what I like to call the tiny crapper. This is going to be a stand-up toilet next to a slab. Goodness me, it's going to be returned in 3 months. Tell me in the comment section down below. We're going to have a poll and give a name to the tiny crapper officially. I'm sorry.
Now, what street am I on? Because I need to go left or right on one of these. What one is this? This one is 26. I'm good.
Do you not know where you are?
Yeah, the bed, fiberglass. The $36 bed cover I bought, don't need it. Not with the one I'm getting. And I went from being kind of particular, wanting something really nice, to where I started thinking about
fiberglass? Did he say it was made of fiberglass? I don't think I would try to cut fiberglass. Oh, what is it? I mean, that was what was so important about wearing a mask in Mexico City. If the Popocatépetl, I pronounced that horribly, volcano went off because of the fact that the volcanic ash is like fiberglass, and that's so dangerous to the lungs. Did he mean that? I thought he was saying it was something else. I'm so confused. Okay, keep going, Tim.
You know what? It's like that shower and toilet I've got in this thing, and the length of it. I just wanted something easy to tow that I could stand up in, sleep in, and use the bathroom.
See, I told you it was the tiny crapper.
This is like an expensive one. If I were to sleep on the cushions when you make it a bed that they give you in the camper, with all those cut pieces and they slide around and all that, and they're pretty firm, even if they don't move around, they're pretty firm. You're telling me that any memory foam mattress you buy that's solid, fitted for that area, is going to be worse? Heck no. So I'm getting the cheapest, no fiberglass, size I need, either queen or...
Oh, no fiberglass. Okay. Are they made with fiberglass? Well, that's new. Okay, keep going. Well, that sounds dangerous. It's a good job it's in a mattress thing. Why are you messing with something with any type of... Well, I guess he said no fiberglass. No. Okay, learn something new every day. All right, keep going.
Oh, whichever I measure out up here, I got to measure it.
I told you this is it.
And I'm going to just go with that. I'm not going to worry about
this is something of a blind react.
I mean, it's going to be a memory foam. I'm just not going to worry about the stiffness of it. It'll be good. What are you doing, buddy? Right in the middle of the road So
I can't with Tim. He violates so many traffic laws, including in this video in a minute. And so it's just ironic that he were to say something about somebody else. He really is a silver menace.
that's what I'm going to do on that. I got to buy a wheel lock, a coupler lock, a Reese hitch lock, and I got to go fill up my propane on the big camper.
Tell me in the comments how long you think it will be till Tim sells the tiny crapper.
The 2 bottles of propane on the E-Pro, the cramper, and I also need to fill up 2 bottles for the cremator. So I'm gonna have 4 20-pound bottles and 2 30-pound bottles, 6 bottles of propane, and that's about $175 if they were all empty, of which they're not, of propane. Got to buy a battery for the generator. It's completely dead because I haven't used it. They're about $25 to $40, thank goodness. And then I got to buy bedding. I got to buy sheets, pillows, fitted sheet, comforter, all for the.
All right, we got Tim coming up to the infamous red light, guys. He's just sitting here thinking about all the stuff he needs to buy. Because there's nothing that Tim loves more than buying stuff. Oh, and he says he's a minimalist channel. Keep an eye on the red light.
A cramper. And that'll be a full size. At least it's going to be cheap. And I value, as apparently most of you agree in the comments, forget that booth. Just get up there with a couple of pillows, a big one. You know, they got these things you can, like a day bed pillow or something. A bed's what I want. I mean, how often am I going to be going there and sitting down? Sit outside. Or you can sit on the bed, put your feet up there, take your shoes off, watch TV. But
I always think that thing is made to have a tent next to it, or maybe another camper. Now that you have 2 houses, Tim. I heard somebody said that you described it as 2 homes. Is that what you're going to tell the women that you try to pick up around Sarasota, Bradenton area? That you have 2 homes? Or is that where they get to stay? Since, you know, you're such a good Christian guy, you don't want to, you know, live together at all. She can live in the tiny crapper.
it's going to be a beautiful bed. You're going to have the bathroom and the shower, TV, air conditioning. I'll take the cremator for grilling, and then for bacon and eggs or whatever I can cook inside. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Serious.
We got the new batteries on there, baby. That's what it really needed.
Oh yeah.
I think that people might have took the good batteries out when they traded it, or the dealer did, or
if he wrote in the comments, he's going to blow the red light while he talks about this battery to his tiny crapper, then you were correct. I mean, if a police officer does not see you, then obviously you're not going to get a ticket. There's no red light cameras in that area. All those programs are gone. But Tim, as always, just violates. Now, the thing with the school bus, they do have cameras. So Tim did probably get a $200 ticket in the mail for that one. The sidewalk, actually, that also, if he had been seen doing that, that's actually could be up to $1,000 fine. So Tim just gets, you know, just one thing after the next while he just pops his little content on YouTube because he don't care. He's a silver menace driving. So folks, just look out for his F-250. I'm sure he's flashed his he's doxed his own license plates probably 16,000 times on his videos. All right, Tim, keep blowing the lights, keep going. I think he took out somebody on an e-bike almost the other day too.
they were just dead because they hadn't been used,
Okay.
which is
Yeah, it doesn't care. Oh, he sped past that school bus with a stop sign out. It literally had a stop sign out. That's why I said the one we got the ticket. The red light's flashing. Could not believe it. All right, keep going, Tim.
likely to. But either way, we're going to get it all set up, and we're going to spend less than what we thought we were going to spend, and she's going to be ready to crush it.
And see that's how I know his audience never gets to the end of his videos, because not one of them in the comment section happened to mention that Sarasota Tim had blown a red light. Angel Mission is also back in the comments section, glazing Tim now that everything's over with the trial. It almost makes me wonder if Angel Mission is Tim's split personality. I'm just teasing. Anyway, if you did get this far in the video, you know, there's a couple of things that are awesome. Make sure that, one, you hit the likes and subscribe. Why not? Or you don't have to, but the likes definitely are something I like. Or dislikes. Both give me engagement. And Tim knows that because he's the rage baiter on YouTube. The other thing is give me a hype. One of those hypes. That's on a mobile device, if you don't know where that is. I think I heard that in a live stream. But my audience is cleverer than that. And then other thing is leave me a red light or some type of red light the comment section, because Tim just blew a red light like we didn't know he was going to do that. All right, guys, we'll check you on the next one. Chat.
Life and Vibe, thanks so much. My queen, my Sarasota Tim expert.